Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here, and we're going to do a beer review today. This one is by Pizza Port Brewing Company. They're from Carlsbad, California. And this is their Swami's IPA. And this comes in at 6.8% alcohol by volume. That's what the can looks like. I've had this before, but a long time ago, so I don't recall what it was like. It has a canned on date of 12/3/19, and today is 2/15, so it's just a little over 2 months old, so it should be pretty good still. They've been brewing this IPA for over 20 years, and it says, to finally share this in a can is a dream come true. Whatever your form of meditation is, we hope that each and every I can't quite read that, contributes to your own self realization. Cheers. I have my glasses, kind of small font, but let's get it cracked open and see what we got here. The Pizza Port makes really good beers. I've had a few of theirs before, and they're pretty damn tasty. I got this in a 6-pack for like 13 bucks out the door at Total Wine and More. And these are pint cans, so that's a pretty good deal actually. I can smell the hops already from here. So we have a huge, creamy, silky, frothy looking head, and we have a slightly hazy, like yellowish color. Just a couple of bubbles streaming up from the bottom there. Looks like a West Coast style to me. The head's real thick. Alright, let's get an aroma on this puppy. Okay, right up front, I'm getting some kind of like citrusy notes. A little like kind of a bready note. A little bit sweet. This is kind of like a general citrusiness and like a little bit of a just a kind of a malt sweetness. Nothing really too defining. Well, let's get a hit. Cheers. Not too shabby. Definitely has some hop bitterness going in there. A little bit, just a little bit of like pininess and a little bit of earthy hops and some citrusiness. And then there's like a malt sweetness in there, kind of a bready malt sweetness. It is 2 months old, so the hops may have diminished a little bit. Got something in my eye there. But yeah, does have that kind of ever so slight malty chalk, kind of little chalkiness in there. I've noticed some beers have that. This has a little bit of touch of that. It's not too bad though. It's got just enough malt in there to, it's pretty balanced actually. It's pretty balanced out pretty well. It's leaving some nice lacing on the glass there, really good head retention. See if we can pick up something else. Yeah, it's kind of like citrusy, but like you can't really tell like what fruit it is. It's just kind of like a citrusy, general citrusiness, and like just a general sweetness from the malt. Yeah, it doesn't taste like fruity though. It's just like hops, but it's not like real piney, but it's not like real earthy. It's just kind of like a hoppiness. You know, it's not like tropical or nothing like that. It's just like the hops that they're using kind of mimics just like a general citrusiness kind of. It's pretty tasty though. We'll swill it one more time so we can pick up anything else and we'll wrap it up. Cheers. I guess if I was to say that it did taste like any kind of fruit, I'd say there's a little bit of like lemon zest and like a little bit of like pineapple kind of, but not really. It's not really fruity though. It's just hoppy. It's pretty good. It doesn't have like a lot of definition to it. It's just kind of tastes good, but it's just kind of general hops, general malt. You know, nothing. Last train home. Nothing too defined, but it's made pretty well. It's a pretty well constructed beer. There's no booziness or no alcohol, raw alcohol notes or nothing like that. And it's very good value. I mean, 6 pints for $13 out the door is a pretty good deal at 6.8%. That's not too bad. This beer may have been better if I would have got it, you know, less than a month and a half old, but this was actually the last 6-pack they had of it, so I grabbed it. One more time. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe this one. That's pretty much what I got on this. On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm going to give this puppy a 3.9. It's definitely well above average, but it's not like outstanding to me because it lacks definition in my opinion, but it is a well-constructed beer and it tastes good and it's a good value. So would I buy this again? Probably would, yeah. This would be a good budget beer for sure. So a 3.9 it is. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. I'll have the description of this beer at the bottom of the video in the description section. Please like and subscribe. I'd much appreciate that. Horns up. We'll catch you later. See ya.